Salesman says to the customer, "This refrigerator will pay for itself." The customer says, "Fine. When it pays for itself, call me. I'll come and get it." Well, I'm not selling refrigerators, but I would like to show you something that actually does pay for itself. When you find out that you can use the same money that you're wasting on your bloated utility bill, use that money to buy devices that will reduce your utility bill, you will understand why what I'm talking about is a no-brainer. A no-brainer means a self-evident truth that you'd be a fool to ignore. Now, how would you like to close the door or the window on heat loss in the winter and heat gain in the summer, and start keeping most of your utility bill payment for yourself? Allow me to provide you with a free report and send you a series of emails to explain the details. My name is Gordon Bell. I was trained as an investment fiduciary at the Center for Fiduciary Studies at the University of Pittsburgh. The center, by the way, also works in conjunction with the Wharton School of Business. A fiduciary is sworn to be trustworthy, knowledgeable, and work only with the objective of the client's interest in mind. I discovered an investment opportunity that's being missed by virtually every owner of property, be it a resident, a rental home, an apartment complex, or a commercial property. And I call it a no-brainer because it's as close to your legally getting something for nothing as can possibly be. In fact, I wonder why every property owner hasn't yet figured this out. The no-brainer is upgrading your property with energy-saving components that are solely investment grade. Here's just three of, I'll just show you three in this video. Here's one of them. It's the 21st century technology that replaces the older fiberglass insulation that's blown into the attic and needs to be refilled every 5 to 10 years in order to maintain its R value. This is an aluminum mylar fabric taken from the NASA space program, and it significantly reduces heat escaping in the winter and entering your property in the summer. This truly amazingly effective heat barrier should also be used to wrap the building if you're going to be involved in new construction. The next is a 21st century window that makes vinyl completely obsolete because vinyl has many issues that severely limits its life. A special fiberglass blend is state-of-the-art 21st century technology because it not only provides unique insulating advantages, it has an unlimited life and will never, ever need replacing. Beware, though, that not all windows called fiberglass qualify as investment grade. And also note below is the glass package. This glass package features a double pane with a suspended film between the panes and filled with krypton gas versus argon gas. The 21st century technology film is state-of-the-art when it comes to an effective heat transfer barrier. It achieves the very best NFRC ratings. NFRC, which can be found at www.nfrc.org, is similar to the EPA and their ratings on automobiles with regards to miles per gallon. Investment grade means, number one, an immediate return on investment that competes exceptionally well with any other safe investment, such as a bank CD, an annuity, even your 401k. Two, even though the return on investment will soon pay for the item or items, you still can expect a return of your initial investment when it comes time to sell your property. And number three, the third advantage is the property will sell a lot faster. And number four, in spite of the fact that you've recouped your money a lot earlier, you have the opportunity to recoup more than the original investment at the time of sale, depending on what inflation has done over the years that you've owned it. The third is a device that reduces the waste of electricity due to current inefficient electrical systems. This inexpensive device will reduce the use of electricity and pay for itself in a very short period of time. The concept of eliminating energy squander began in the auto industry. Thousands of owners of perfectly good cars traded them in for the new technology called the hybrid. Prius owners paid more than they normally would. They traded in good operating vehicles, and they did this for one reason. They realized they were paying for the car, yet not driving it, and missing out on the eventual savings of what is really big money. This, of course, applies to people who are commuting. The housing industry is our next challenge. Because there are fewer homes built than cars, the builders are not inclined to introduce energy savings. So this must come from us, the consumer, by way of our making it known that we demand it. Energy squander is big money, and it may not appear to matter at first because the daily costs may be relatively small. Yet every day's loss of energy and money accumulates, and it accumulates into an actual fortune. A fortune that can serve us well by creating a nest egg of modest wealth. The average home can potentially save as much as $500,000 to $1 million and more, depending on how many years you will continue to pay for utilities, the size of your bill, combined with an expected hike in the utility rates. So I propose that I bring value to your life when I lead you to the best manufacturers and steer you clear of the guys who are certain to disappoint you and rob you of your time and money. Listen, when it comes to property energy saving, any product that is second best or worse than second best will cost you far, far more than what you think. So beware that typically home improvement salespeople make you feel that you're getting a great deal, usually because of their price, when they completely ignore the cost. So I'll show you how to get to the bottom line and evaluate it from a totally unemotional, prudent point of view. I accomplish this with a no-holds-barred, politically incorrect style of reporting. So don't waste another moment. Leave me your name and email address, and I'll send you my first free report, and I'll follow up with more knowledge. And your energy-saving wisdom will simply grow and grow. Thanks for listening.